Why is God so against business partnerships and marriages with those outside the faith? Let's look at Ezra chapter 9. Were some returnees from Babylon unfaithful to God? As is often the case, were princes and officials foremost guilty. Now when these things had been completed, the princes approached me, saying, The people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the peoples of the lands, according to their abominations, those of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. For they have taken some of their daughters as wives for themselves, and for their sons, so that the holy seed has intermingled with the peoples of the lands. Indeed, the hands of the princes and the officials have been foremost in this unfaithfulness. When I heard about this matter, I tore my garment and my robe, and pulled some of the hair from my head and my beard, and sat down in consternation. Then everyone who trembled at the words of the God of Israel, on account of the unfaithfulness of the exiles, gathered to me, and I sat appalled until the evening offering. What did Ezra pray to God about his favor toward the returnees? But at the evening offering I stood up from my humiliation, even with my garment and my robe torn, and I bowed down on my knees and spread out my hands to the Lord my God. And I said, My God, I'm ashamed and humiliated to lift up my face to you, my God. For our wrongful deeds have risen above our heads, and our guilt has grown even to the heavens. Since the days of our fathers to this day, we've been in great guilt. And because of our wrongful deeds, we, our kings, and our priests have been handed over to the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, to plunder, and to open shame, as it is this day. But now for a brief moment grace has been shown from the Lord our God, to leave us an escaped remnant, and to give us a peg in this holy place, so that our God may enlighten our eyes, and grant us a little reviving in our bondage. For we are slaves, yet in our bondage our God has not abandoned us, but has extended favor to us in the sight of the kings of Persia, to give us reviving, to erect the house of our God, to restore its ruins, and to give us a wall in Judah and Jerusalem. What blessings do we lose by marrying outside the faith? Do intermarrying and business partnerships with unbelievers bring evil influences? But now, our God, what can we say after this? For we've forsaken the commands you gave through your servants the prophets, when you said, The land you're entering to possess is a land polluted by the corruption of its peoples, by their detestable practices. They've filled it with their impurity from one end to the other. Therefore do not give your daughters in marriage to their sons, or take their daughters for your sons. Do not seek a treaty of friendship with them at any time, that you may be strong and eat the good things of the land, and leave it to your children as an everlasting inheritance. Did Ezra marvel at God's undeserved mercy towards his people? And after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great guilt, since you, our God, have punished us less than our iniquities deserve, and have given us such deliverance as this, should we again break your commandments and join in marriage with the people committing these abominations? Would you not be angry with us until you had consumed us, so that there would be no remnant or survivor? O Lord God of Israel, you are righteous, for we are left as a remnant, as it is this day. Here we are before you in our guilt, though no one can stand before you because of this. Are business and marriage partnerships with unbelievers still forbidden for Christians? Don't team up with those who are unbelievers. How can righteousness be a partner with wickedness? How can light live with darkness? What harmony can there be between Christ and the devil? How can a believer be a partner with an unbeliever? Why is God so against business partnerships and marriages with those outside the faith? You decide.